I met my professor, Dr. Senyo Ajibeloso, from my MBA program. He wrote this book called The Human Factor and Leadership Effectiveness. I was taken back by the sustainability that I felt was inside this. So we met for lunch, and it was one of those situations that turned into a lunch-dinner meeting. And at the end of this meeting, I simply said, Senyo, what is your vision? This is something that just can't die on a bookshelf. He said, Jason, I'd love to build a school someday that teaches the principles of the human factor to raise up the next generation of leaders. And I simply said, why aren't you doing this? He says, Jason, I'm nothing but a poor professor. And I said, well, I'm nothing but a crazy white guy, so let's just go do this. Not knowing what it meant, it felt right. And from there, we began to lay out our long-term vision of building a campus preschool through college. We broke this down into 3 phases. Phase 1 was the resource center. Phase 3 is our long-term footprint of having a campus from preschool through college. So we sought out and we locked up 100 acres and we purchased 30 of those acres that we own title of today. And Phase 2 was the completion of a 14,000 square foot factory where we went in, built a library, cafeteria, water, electricity, a computer lab to create a campus where we believe can house between 500 to 600 college students. During my second visit to Ghana, I was standing outside our resource center when a young boy by the name of Justice came up to me and said, Mr. Jason, thank you for giving me hope. Well, I remember walking across the street and getting emotional because for the first time, I saw this project through the eyes of a little boy. And I remember getting this internal dialogue asking, what more could I possibly do? And from that moment came the birth of Causeworth.